Jeff Paterson in Penticton, where the Vancouver Canucks opened training camp 2024 on Thursday morning. No real surprises among the players on the ice or the way that they lined up. Rick sort of tipped his hand at Wednesday's press conference when he said that Elias Paterson would skate with newcomer Jake DeBrusk and that JT Miller and Brock Boeser would be together and form two-thirds of a line. So the questions became, who would get the opportunity to skate with those players? Well, the answers turned out to be rookie Jonathan Lekkerimäki put in a position to succeed on day one at camp as he skated alongside Paterson and DeBrusk, while another newcomer, Danton Heinen, had the opportunity to round out that line with Miller and Boeser. One of the other questions was, would Quinn Hughes and Filip Hronek start training camp together, or would they be split up? Well, as it turned out, they were in different groups, so obviously they were separated. Quinn Hughes had Noah Juulsen as his partner on the first day of camp, so a familiar face to Hughes. Juulsen has played there before, and Filip Hronek shepherded the youngster, Elias Pettersson. Petey was his partner on the first day of camp. The real story here in Penticton on Thursday was Thatcher Demko stepping in front of the microphones for the first time in months as he detailed his recovery from the knee injury that kept him out of the playoffs, or at least out of the playoffs after the opening game against the Nashville Predators last spring. He revealed that, yes, he had a surgical procedure. Demko was on the ice for about 45 minutes before the official start of camp, working with new goaltender coach Marco Terenius. He's moving at about 75% right now. He was able to do a lot of the drills that Terenius had for him, but he's certainly not at top speed or close to being 100% just yet. Otherwise, he'd be a full participant in camp. But it was just refreshing to hear from Demko. He seemed to be in a good frame of mind, and he's confident that he will get back to full health sooner rather than later. Rick Tocchet was thrilled with the pace of the opening day of training camp. He had stressed that he wanted to see speed. He wanted his leaders and his veterans to set the pace, and he felt that they had done a pretty good job of that. So optimism abounds, as it does in all 32 NHL training camps. After one day, every team's undefeated, and that includes the Vancouver Canucks. But they liked what they saw on the first day of training camp. They'll be back on the ice for another day of drills on Friday at the South Okanagan Event Center. Hey, we should tell you that a new season of Rink coming up soon whenever the Canucks start playing games. We'll be back with our post-game pods, and for all of the details of anything that's going on here in Penticton at Canucks camp, make sure you're checking out Canucks Army on the regular for all of the content that you're looking for. Jeff Paterson covering Canucks training camp for Rink and Canucks Army here in Penticton.